just want to remind you guys the coffee and everything's in the back, the merchandise. You can still go back there and take a look at all that stuff. I can't read. Alyssa Reeves!
Your written guide to social conduct concerning emotions. There is one and only one socially acceptable emotion, and that is happiness. Everything else is permissible, but only under controlled, careful moderation. See Figure 1. All emotions can be classified under the following groups and should be handled accordingly: anger, grief, sadness, silliness, and happiness. Default. A detailed list of subgroups will be included at the conclusion of this report. Anger. If your coworker is a jerk, you may be angry for 72.5 hours, or until you have attained a reasonable level of revenge, whichever comes first. Grief. The grieving period upon the loss of an immediate family member is exactly 6 months maximum, or up to 10 months, if the cause of death is any of the following: murder, suicide, accidental food poisoning, injury by an animal, or a terrorist attack. Sadness. A 2-week time is allotted for emotions related to sadness regardless of the cause: depression, disappointment, discouragement. Anyone expressing these emotions longer than 14 days is strongly encouraged to maintain the default detailed below and/or take necessary steps to achieve the default also detailed below. Silliness. Concerning varying degrees of silliness, whether by immaturity or romance, persons under the age of 20 years and 4 months are permitted 24 hours of excessive, unrestrained nonsense per 1,128 hours for 47 days of the default. Persons under the age of 20.32 years may be silly for 6 minutes at a time, and only on special occasions: birthdays, government-recognized holidays not associated with a religion, and upon the announcement of upcoming engagements or grandchildren. During these times, silliness may only be expressed in the presence of members of the same sex. Silliness induced by romance is permitted for a female only among her closest friends, and only during the first 10 days of the causal relationship. If she violates this rule, her friends are authorized to express verbally and in writing both their jealousy and/or annoyance. All persons who wear light-up sneakers or who are unable to dress themselves are excused from all codes regarding silliness. Happiness default. Now, the rules for the socially acceptable emotion of happiness must be followed precisely if one desires, and one should, to avoid possible and almost certain consequences, including but not limited to chastisement, judgment, shunning, ridicule, flogging, and, on the occasion of multiple offenses, the appropriate loss of appendages. Happiness shall be regarded as the default emotion. Not expressing appropriately any other emotion, all persons shall default not to indifference but to happiness. Happiness is generally characterized by an optimistic attitude, a smile, and a gentle tone of voice. Laughter is often a display of happiness. However, laughter is not neglected from this code of conduct. Persons must not allow laughter to be too loud or lengthy, at which time it shall be considered silliness. See above. If a person finds a situation or conversation to be humorous, he is permitted to laugh at a volume just slightly louder than the level of the surrounding environment. Any laughter slightly or very accurately resembling a donkey or any other farm animal for that matter is too boisterous a display of enjoyment and should be strongly discouraged. Circumstances deemed slightly funny by the observers shall be responded to with a quiet chuckle or silent smile. The default emotion of happiness is actually quite simple. After all, it should come naturally. Monotony of everyday life is a source of abundant joy and contentment. The very state of living is a blessing, not a burden. Regardless of one's situation, even if he believes he is experiencing great suffering, one must find happiness in the simple truth that there is always someone who has it worse. Natural disasters. In the event of circumstances beyond the ordinary citizens, namely natural disasters, it is to be expected that persons may experience a plethora of unanticipated emotions, such as grief, sadness, and anger, upon which all rules may be disregarded for a period of 2 days, after which all persons must return to default. Failure to default. Any and all persons unable to successfully and consistently maintain a default state of happiness will be subject to any or all of the following possible strategies: individual therapy, group therapy, horticulture therapy, mood stabilizing drugs, commonly for depression/ADHD, shock therapy, solitary confinement, or spiritual guidance and counseling. Also, and most preferably, a person may choose to deny or stuff his emotions down and carefully portray a sense of default in such a manner that another person would not be able to distinguish this false default and the true default. All persons failing to maintain default and resorting to to a suggested solution must be careful to never discuss emotions varying from the default, as in doing so is undoubtedly a sign of personal weakness and/or abnormality.
I'd like to introduce Matthew Schuler for a few words.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming out. For those of you who just kind of came in, basically this is a rock show for writing, kind of a battle of the bands thing. That was the prose category. Prose is anything that's not poetry, kind of it's just paragraph format. And so let's give those guys a hand one more time. Introducing to our judges, we have on the right, well, your left, yeah, we have Mrs. Swihart. We have Dan Madrick. And on the end there is someone very close to my heart. She's the woman who's probably shaped my life the absolute most. She's my old high school forensics teacher and creative writing teacher. She comes all the way from Shady Marion, Kansas, Dana Killo. So basically how this is working is the writers come up in no particular order and the judges have ballots and they're filling them out. They're rating them on several factors and they give them speaker points, and then at the end of the night, after all of the rounds are completed, they're going to deliberate for a little bit and they're going to assign first, second, third place to each writer for each category. And first place is $30, second place is $20, and third place is $10. And then also, we have a whole bunch of stuff in the back. We have people, basically this is for a group of people going to Africa to work in a slum there. And they're going to be doing like some social business model stuff. So it's a really, really great cause. And the idea was instead of like having people come and just be like, hey, why don't you donate some money and help us go to Africa or whatever, the idea was that you guys would get something for your money. So this whole show is going on. There's t-shirts back there. There's food back there. There's coffee. There's some trading cards. The team made trading cards. And it's got like descriptions of each person and the mission and stuff. There's also books. Some of the writers you heard tonight are in a book called They Only Come Out at Night, and that's over there as well for sale. CDs, we have later, we have the freestyle category, there's people singing songs, so just a whole bunch of stuff back there. So thanks for coming out, and we're on to poetry.
Does anyone else want to embarrass me with a joke?
Oh, actually, look who's coming our way.
Oh, we're good!
Oh, Simon Cowell. Okay. Should I have a stack of cash? Give me the money. Okay. They don't trust me with the cash. So, we're here to announce the first, second, and third place winners of prose, poetry, and freestyle. They only come out at night. Okay, quick question. These results are awesome, but I don't know which is first, second, third, or any of the categories. It doesn't say. In order, so like the top one's first? Okay, so we're going to go reverse. Okay, starting off with the prose category. Third place, Alyssa Reeves.
Congratulations, Alyssa.
Thank you for participating.